After more than a decade, we finally have a new college football game, and with it, a vision of a white Marshawn Lynch for some reason popped into my head. So, welcome to that series, and let's begin. I don't think Marshawn Lynch came in as an elite or a blue chip. I think he's more of a contributor, so I think we're going to start there. You don't get a nickname like Beast Mode and not be a power back. And this is it. This is Tiga Evo. 5'11", 219 pounds, 67 overall running back. Donna Harper, a local TV reporter, somehow got my phone number, which I don't love, and texted me, wants to know what is important when choosing a college right now, And I think for us right now, it's getting on the field early. We don't care about being close to home. We want to get to the league. That's it. That's where Marshawn Lynch was. That's where we're going. This article better be damn good, Donna. All right, now I looked through everybody who's interested in Mr. Evo here, and they want us to be on the bench or walk on, and that's where we're at in our career. And I think with us being a running back, I think Army might be a decent idea for us. Hear me out. The two people above us are both seniors. So if we don't somehow take, jump up 15 overall this first season and take his job, they're both graduating, and then Evo's right there to fill in the starting role his sophomore season. Maybe he's even redshirted. It's an option offense. How could we not as a running back? He's ready to take whatever hell conference Army is in by storm. Let me tell you what. Dude, time to upgrade Evo for the first time, or so I thought. We only have 3 points. Upgrading power is 9, upgrading quickness is 8. So I think it'd behoove us just to hold on to these for now. So that's what we're going to do. Time for our first practice. We're going old school, just straight rushing attack, see how we do. Follow your blocks, Evo. That's all we needed to do. Doesn't matter how fast you are, bub. I'm not going to lie, this practice is almost too easy with how good this... oh, no, I shouldn't have said that.
Jackrabbit!
Jackrabbit. Get off of them. 94,000, nearly doubled the amount of points we needed for gold. Great first practice. Huge movement on the coach trust meter, I believe that was. I'd say huge bump. We're at 150. I believe we need 5,600 for the backup role. Now here early on, we're going to spend a little in academics. That way, when it gets closer, it doesn't hurt nearly as much to get to the threshold we need to not lose any progress we have made throughout the year for something stupid like academics. Okay, so now we went from clueless to unprepared, and we did our last skill point just in a brand this time. We're going to spend some into leadership, because as soon as we can get that passive bonus to coach trust every week, the better. So we have now officially got it so he doesn't lose trust in me every week. And if it's not broke, don't fix it. Second practice, second rushing attack. Beat him to the edge. Attaboy. I don't know if our fullback's really good or our defense is really bad. I'm getting slightly worried. Ooh, good cutback by Evo. Ooh, bounce it. We got this nasty stiff arm. Jackrabbit. That means cut back hard. Evo, last round of the practice. Time for Evo's first collegiate game against FCS East. He might see some playing time due to it being FCS East.
The Army Black Knights, 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis.
7-12 lead at halftime. This is going quick. 10-12, 18-10. Army leads at the end of the third. 25-10. Will we see any playing time? No, we will not. We do get a win in our first game, 25-17, which a little bit tighter than you want to see against FCS Southeast. Quarterback Bryson Daly, the senior, player of the game with 80 passing yards. That's Army football, baby. Looks like Evo has got his first NIL offer from Chef Sporting Goods. Shout out them. Plus 500 followers each week of the contract for 2 weeks at the cost of 1 energy. Let's take that deal. Spent a little XP in training this week, decreased our health slightly, but we don't play, so it doesn't matter, and then put a point into academics in order for us not to fall behind in the books. Another practice, another rushing attack. Oh, he shattered his ankles. Reverse and field Evo, and the fullback is still trying to get a block. Guy's a maniac. Another fantastic block by the fullback. Nice stiff arm at the end. Old Trey is just in his book right now. 98,000. Our second game against the Florida Atlantic Owls. The Owls barn. Let's hope they're sleeping. The Owls score a field goal on their first drive. Army comes back with the touchdown. Florida Atlantic with the touchdown on their own. And Evo is going to be able to see the field for the first time.
The back goes in motion. Running with the fullback.
Oh, what a fake by Evo. And get back to the bench, sir. Sit down. And Army comes out second game in a row on top in hostile territory. The senior running back with 147 yards this day. Look at the running back stats for this game. 19 for 147 and a touchdown. This week for our weekly agenda, put some points into training, got ourselves a skill point, and they got our academics up to basic. Evo just flying through another practice. Just don't try to tackle him at the goal line or he's going to shove his hand through your face. Look at that fullback just putting in work. There it is, Evo's first 100,000 practice. Just, you can't tackle this man. Evo dominates another practice. It's essentially his games. Game number 3, we have the Rice Owls, another type of owl. Nonetheless, we're going to beat their ass. We take an 8-0 lead in the first, 15-0 lead in the first quarter, 22-0 lead in the second, 25-7 at halftime. Army is showing up today, 32-7 at the end of 3. Will Evo see the field? 35-14. Game looks over. Army just beat down Rice. Evo obviously huge from the sideline. Quarterback with 100 yards, which is essentially a 500-yard game for any other school. I mean, that quarterback torched that defense. Evo now 1,200. Coach Trust. Oh, just put the brakes on him. Evo blows through another practice with ease. 4th game of the year, and we are playing the Temple Owls. And if you are wondering, wow, have I heard that before? Yes, that is our 3rd Owl team in a row, which is an incredible way to create your schedule. Will Evo see the field? Army with a 3-0 lead here in the first. 10-0 lead second quarter. Temple 14-10. Temple now going into halftime, it looks like. 24-10 Temple. They are beating us. 27-10. Evo on the field here. And all go. Give him the rock. He's ready.
Looking to move it through the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
That's probably the only play we're going to see this game. And we lose our first game here. The 3rd Owl was the one that brought us down. Forrest Brock, great name, with 230 yards on 61% with 3 touchdowns. Got our academics up this week, up to prepared. Our GPA is a 2.8, so we need to make sure we pass this test. Leadership got a little bump in that, and then put some points into training as well. Let's dominate another practice real quick. Evo is feeling fast this practice. This is the only competition he gets every week, so he balls out for these practices and really tries to show the coach, hey man, put me on the field. He sends that text to the coach every single morning at 3 a.m. Y'all want to win, put Tiga in. The coach has told him repeatedly to stop doing that. To date, he has absolutely refused. He had a goal to break his record for this practice, and he successfully did that. Shout out, Evo. Next up on the slate, we have the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. Will Evo see the field this game? Army a 7-0 lead here in the first, 14-0 at the end of the first. Tulsa adds a field goal, adds 10 points second quarter, 14-10 going into halftime, 17-17 going into the fourth, 20-17 Tulsa, 24-27 Tulsa, end of the game, 27-20, and Tulsa wins it in overtime, 30-33. Evo did not see the field yet again. He's pissed. Hardell Williams with 132 on 79% completion percentage and 2 touchdowns. Great game by him. Efficient game by him for sure. We are extremely prepared for this exam coming up in a week. Let's get another skill point. Up to 5. Just a disgusting stiff arm. Subscribe if you've heard this before. Evo dominates another practice because that's all he can do right now. And we have the UAB Blazers coming to town. Let's see if we can end this 2-game slide. Army with a 2-0 lead here in the first quarter, obviously. Second quarter, let's see what happens, boys. He does not get the ball. Fullback straight up the middle for a gain of so much. And we finish off that drive 9-7, 14-9 lead, 17-14, 17-17 going into halftime, 20-17 into the fourth quarter. Army does come out with the win this game, 27-17 over the UAB Blazers. Bryson Daly, the senior quarterback, 128 yards, 89% with 3 touchdowns. All A's on the exam, band favorite activated, and with our GPA at 3.4, we went hard into training this week, got ourselves another skill point. Oh, breaks the tackle. Trust me when I tell you, if you're getting bored of watching practice clips over and over this year, I'm getting bored of playing practice over and over this year, but this is the grind we need to do to get onto the field.
Jackrabbit.
You guys know what Jackrabbit means. Evo up to 2,600 coach trust. We got the East Carolina Pirates this week coming to town. First quarter, East Carolina with a 14-0 lead. Not looking good. 21-0 in the second. 28-0 going into halftime. 35-0 in the third. 35-3. Evo's on the field, and we're going to lay down a nasty block right now.
To the air, it's Bolden. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down.
And we are going straight down Broadway on this pass play.
On fourth down, looking for the completion.
Oh, he's got him. Oh, he hit him. Good block attempt by Evo. Touchdown, Army. Late, making it to the game. You put Evo on the field, you get touchdowns. 3 defenders saw him running down, and it just opened up David Clerk there on the outside. Quarterback with a throw. And we see a third play. This is definitely a high, and we're seeing some receiver work, which is odd.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it.
Oh, go get that. Lost yards after the catch. I didn't catch it.
Not a lot of drama.
I could not have said it any better. We get punched in the face by East Carolina, 35-10. Evo had a game that is a game. Jake Garcia, 331 through the air, led East Carolina to the W. This week, a little bit of points into academics and hard into training again. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. No matter what, we get the same amount of coach trust if we get a gold, but let's do some extra aggression. Evo still gets the gold here for this practice. 35,000, needed 30, and a bye week, so we'll go to next week. This week, locked up another skill point. Got our health back up a little bit because we were getting beaten down. We were feeling pretty low about ourselves. Physically, obviously. And then got our academics up a bit more just so we don't have to worry about it. I don't like worrying about the academics, you know? And we don't need leadership right now, if we're being honest. And Army's not known for their NIL. So we're just focusing on getting skill points and making sure that we don't, you know, get kicked out of school. This week, let's try the close quarters rushing attack. Apparently they're spinning targets. You guys doing side quests, just doing all the different types of practice to see if you can dominate them all. Smaller fields, spinnings. This should be more fun, a little bit harder. Oh, just put them in a blender. Oh my goodness. Nonetheless, Evo still wraps up the gold. This week is a huge game. Air Force versus Army. Boo. Boo, Chair Force. Boo, Chair Force. If you know, you know. First quarter. Army takes 7-0 lead. 3-7, 10-7, 15-10 going into halftime. 22-10 into the third. 25-10, 28-10. Army 28-17. End of game. Evo doesn't see the field. Army wins the Commanders Classic, their 21st of the series. Huge win for the boys. Quarterback again. Player of the game, 163 on 85% and 2 touchdowns. Spent the weekly training on another skill point. We have 8. We need 9 for an upgrade. Little beat up going into this next week, but we don't see the field. So let's dominate another practice. This week, we head to North Texas to face the Mean Green. Quick 7-0 by North Texas, 6-14 going into the second. 28-14 now. Quick scoring here, 28-17 going into the fourth. 28-20, 31-20. Looks like we wrap this one up. Evo does not see the field yet again. He may look at transferring if this shit continues. Bryson Daly, 182 yards, a measly 63.6% completion, and 3 touchdowns. We are closing in on that final skill point we need for an upgrade and got our health back up because we were looking like a zombie. Another bye week, so we'll hit this practice and hopefully get a skill point next week going into the next game. Evo jumped him. Attaboy. Get off of him. We are within 1900 of taking the backup position. And after putting in work all year long, Evo finally gets an upgrade to his power. Now is 69 overall. Let's knock out another practice and then we have a huge game coming up. As we go to Notre Dame to face the Fighting Irish, I give us a 2% chance to win this game. No scoring in first quarter. Army takes a 7-0 lead in the second. 7-7. 14-7 Notre Dame going into halftime. 21-7. 24-7 in the third. 27-7. 14-27 now. Fourth quarter. 30-14. Notre Dame wins this one 33-14. Their 41st win of the series. Riley Leonard with 207 yards, 66% completion, and 3 touchdowns for the player of the game. Evo has not seen the field in weeks. And it looks like after that game, we may have gotten enough coach trust now. I don't know why the bar has been lowered to 4,000, but we now have 4,009. We have our first position battle of the series. It looks like for this battle, we need to win 2 of 3 games. This first game is 10,000. This is my first position battle as well, so I am learning a little bit. Rushing attack, which we have dominated all season long. Let's put it to the test. Immediately gets stuffed on the first play. That's not a great start. Makes up for it, second play, touchdown. Follows the block, cuts it outside. Can he get the edge? He does. Second touchdown here for Eva. Great start now. Already 3,000 points. This may turn out to be a very easy first game here. One more, 99-80. One more. Cut it outside. Turn on the gas. Stunt on him a little. Bronze earned. 15K. That should have locked it up as long as we do not do anything stupid. Good cut back there for the block. First game goes to Evo. Reaction and footwork test. All right, run into hot spots. Go to the end zone. Oh no. We got there. Okay, now we know what to do. Let's tear this up. Jumps over the line.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Wrapped up the 2,500 score we needed, it looks like. This might just be for fun. Sees the hole, jumps the line, gets knocked over, struggling. I believe yep, this 2 for 2 already. I think this is just for fun at this point, but stay in bounds and reach the end zone without being struck by a projectile. Hot spots you enter, grant bonuses. All right. Oh, we got it now. We got it now. Nick of time we get in there. Get it? Ooh. Oh, got smacked right in the mouth. Our first failure of the tournament. Oh, they made it easy on me. Oh, that counted as a hit? Oh, come on. Sir. Can't handle the footwork. Oh, no. They can't handle the footwork. Oh, we snagged that. Just dominated the last one. Evo won the position battle. Takes over number 2 plus 1,500 coach trust as well.